Hello again, friends. Last time we read the book School Days, we talked about the things that we could see in a classroom. Today, when we read the book, we are going to be thinking about the things in the classroom, but also things on a playground. We are going to be using a tree map to categorize things in a classroom and things on a playground. I've already filled in some of the things from our circle map that were in a classroom. So today we will fill in the things on the playground and then write about both. School Days by B.G. Hennessy, pictures by Tracy Campbell Pearson. School bus cubby starting bell. Circle time, then show and tell. Bookshelves, desks, pencil sharpener, new friends, old friends, plant monitor. Shapes and numbers, alphabet, puzzles, blocks, classroom pet. Making rhymes and letter games, telling time and learning names. Matthew D., Mark and Claire, Jason, Nancy, and Pierre, Molly, Sam, and Gregory, Ruby, Max, and Hillary, Daniel, Jill, and Jennifer, Gail, Rebecca, Christopher. Crayons, scissors, markers, glue, smocks, and paper, a perfect blue. Music teacher, librarian, coach and nurse, custodian. Lunchbox, sandwich, popcorn, juice, cookies, apple, Matt's front tooth. Recess, fun time, run, jump, race, ball and tag, touch home base. Feeling sad, feeling mad, someone has been very bad. Seesaw, swings, and sky-high slides, one more minute, one last ride. Hearing stories, sitting still, listen, line up, fire drill. Writing, reading, practicing, waiting for the bell to ring. Backpack, workbook, pencil case, everything is in its place. Now it's time for school to end. Say goodbye to all your friends. Today we are categorizing the things that you would find in a classroom and the things that you would find on a playground at school. If you were copying along, you will use your pencil to fill in the things from our circle map under the in a classroom category. We will fill in on a playground together. I will use my pen so that you can see what I am writing. One of the things that we saw on the playground was a ball. A ball. The children in the story were playing baseball, so they also had a bat with them. A bat. Some of the children were jumping rope. So you might have a jump rope. Other children were going down the slide. A slide. There was also a swing set on the playground. A swing set. And it's okay that we didn't find the same number of things to fill in for the playground side as we did for the classroom side. Sometimes you will find the same number, and sometimes one will have more and the other will have fewer. Today we're going to use 2 sentence frames, one to talk about the classroom and one to talk about the playground. Before we write, let's practice our sentences. I see the blank line is at the beginning, so I'm going to start with the name of the thing that we added up here and then the sentence frame. A table is in a classroom. A chair is in a classroom. A notebook is in a classroom. A pencil is in a classroom. A bookcase is in a classroom. A book is in a classroom. Now we'll use our other sentence frame to talk about things on a playground. A ball is on a playground. A bat is on a playground. A jump rope is on a playground. A slide is on a playground. A swing set is on a playground. Now we are going to write our sentences. You will need your notebook and a pencil. Open to the next clean page. I will be using my pen so that you can see what I write. We are going to write 6 sentences together today. We will do 3 about things in a classroom and 3 about things on a playground. Remember, we're starting with the thing we added to the category and then the sentence frame. A table is in a classroom. When I labeled my item, I used a lowercase letter a, but to start my sentence, I will need to change this to the uppercase letter A. A table is in a classroom. Remember, I have a space between each word and a period at the end of my sentence. A chair is in a classroom. Remember, start with an uppercase letter. A chair is in a classroom. I can pick any of these I want to write about next. Last time we did not write about the book, so I'm going to pick that today. A book is in a classroom. Remember, start with an uppercase letter. A book is in a classroom. Now I'm going to switch to writing about things on a playground, and I will use my second sentence frame. A ball is on a playground. Remember, I need to make this an uppercase letter when I write my sentence. A ball is on a playground. A jump rope is on a playground. And I noticed that this one has 3 words instead of 2 words. So my sentence might be too long for 1 line, and I will need to use 2 lines. Start with an uppercase letter. A jump rope is on a playground. When we didn't have enough room to finish here, we went down to the next line. A swing set is on a playground. A swing set is on a playground. Once again, when we didn't have enough room to finish, we went down to the next line to write the last word. Now that we have finished writing our sentences, we need to read them. Remember to point to each word. A table is in a classroom. A chair is in a classroom. A book is in a classroom. A ball is on a playground. A jump rope is on a playground. A swing set is on a playground. If you would like to keep writing, you are welcome to write about a notebook, a pencil, and a bookcase. Remember to use the sentence frame about a classroom, or a bat and a slide, and use the sentence frame about a playground. Today we read the book School Days for a second time, and we thought about two categories: things in a classroom and things on a playground. We filled in our tree map, we wrote our sentences, and we read our sentences.